Yes, y'all. We back again. Just wanted to check in, make a quick video, share some thoughts from the mind, share some ideas from the brain. And the idea I wanted to share with y'all today is the importance of mentorship. Having a mentor who has done what you aspire to do will change the entire game for you and your crew. Having someone to guide you along the path that's already walked it before, they'll let you know where's the booby traps, where you might bump your head, where the dead ends and the detours you need to take. They'll help you along your route, help you get to your destination in a much better way than if you're just figuring out or freestyling or trying to do it on your own and by yourself. And I just had a coaching call with my mentor, Mike Cerrone, and let me tell y'all, I am on the cusp of a breakthrough. I am at the beginning of a quantum leap. I'm telling y'all, this is my time. This is my year. Let me take y'all with me as I go out and knock these doors. It's freezing here. Below freezing, actually. No sunshine. Not a lick of a sun. Gray skies. Freezing cold. Some flurries starting to come down. For those of y'all who don't live in the Arctic, flurries is when a little bit of snow comes and it's blowing around because the wind is so strong. But we're not making excuses, man. We got work to do. We got people to meet. We got places to be. People to see. So I'm going out there. I'm letting them know who it is I am, what it is that I do. And working every day to make their dreams come true. Catch up with y'all in a minute. All right, just pulled up here to the street I was last on. Got my notebook with me, so I can record how many doors that I've knocked, how many conversations I had, and take the information of any leads that I will get. And I like to put the street, boom, at the top, so I know what street. And then I put the date. Look at that, it's almost the middle of January already, baby. Let's go. Time is ticking. Don't delay. Call today. Go knock, Tris. See y'all. I'm out here. Yo, life is gonna test you. You can call it God, you can call it the universe, you can call it people, but you're gonna get tested for sure. And just trying to warm up my hands. I hit 16 doors in. Gloves started to not feel me, but get cold on me a little bit. So just quick warm up, move the car forward along the street closer to where I'm at. So if I can warm up in a couple minutes. But it's good, I wore some warmer socks today. As I mentioned, I got some newer gloves. It's helping me out, but I guess they're not warm enough. Maybe I'm gonna double up. So put the glove on with the mitten on top. That'll be warmer. So just making improvements and adjustments as you go. If I could just continue to get 1% better every day, add 1% thing different, just keep refining and improving my process as I make progress, I'll keep getting better and better. And that's the idea. So let me just document it along the way. So people who was wondering, how can I too sell 100 houses? How can I build a successful real estate business? Just watch what I did every day. Just let me record the process, document it, and share it. But yeah, I'm warm now. It's good, yo. I'm realizing I can get warm quick, really quick. But what I was saying though about getting tested, I got text just now asking if I can adjust my schedule. But I can't get distracted or respond to that text right now. Let me continue in this momentum and the state of flow that I'm at. Keep going, keep growing. Speaking of which, I already met someone who knows me. So 16 doors in, 5 conversations, and found out where someone who I know from my kid's school lives. So I add them to my database, keep building my database, keep building my book of business, keep building and nurturing my contacts, letting people and reminding people of who it is I am, what it is that I do. Tristan Scott from Tristan Scott Real Estate, helping you buy, sell, and invest and I'm aspiring to be the best. I want to be one of the greats. I want to be one of the greatest of all times. I want to be the best that I can be. I want to just keep pushing myself to keep growing and keep improving. So day by day, it's a process, it's a progress, and we don't stop and we don't quit. Something else happened that I wanted to just add. I slipped and I tripped. I lost my grip. Almost fell and bust my lip. Man, every step matters. I hit some black ice, wiped out bad. Sometimes I slip, but I usually don't fall. But this time I wiped out bad. Caught myself, mashed up my book a little bit, dinged it up. I guess in trying to get my balance and keep my grip, I lost it. But I gotta keep every step is like full focus and concentration on where you're putting your foot, how you're putting your foot, in order to prevent overstretching, pulling a muscle, slipping, falling, hitching, tripping, all of these things. And it's so fun because I'm realizing the key details in my methodology that are going to allow me to be excellent at the profession of door-to-door sales. And I'm taking a professional athlete approach in the sense of it's game day, it's game time. I got to perform, I got to compete, I got to show my stuff. And everything matters. How you're holding your business cards, how you're holding your notebook. Look at this. So look at this. Look at this system I got, man. So I got my stack here. Boom. I take the one from the bottom. Bing. And then I put it on top under my thumb. And now I hold that and I write my mofer. My system's so down pat. Today I went out with the Bic earlier. With the Bic, traditional Bic from back in the days. But now I'm going back out with the Bic Velocity. I know this one writes a bit more, I don't want to say smoother, but it just writes a little bit differently than the other Bic, the way that the ink comes out, especially when it's cold. So I'm experimenting now to shift from that one to this one to see how it's better or not. Because in the cold, I'm noticing this one is the ink's flowing out kind of slow, but it's keeping my writing small, which is keeping it a little bit more neat. So I'm gonna go back out with the tried and true, what I've been rocking with for the past couple of weeks on that daily, especially in it's cold. It has the wider grip, so it allows me to get better control of it when I'm writing rather than the skinnier one. But today I noticed my hand hasn't been getting as cold because I transformed in the sense of my technique. So what I'm doing now is I'm keeping my hand in my pants pocket so that the heat from my leg can transfer to my hand in between doors when I'm running. And I think that's also part of the reason why I slipped, because I didn't have two hands out to better, catch my balance. But it's improving and progressing every time and every step of the way along as I go on my path and in my journey. So that's enough babbling. Let me get back to work. I gotta knock these doors. I'm warm now. Hand is warm. Gloves back on. And another thing that I'm realizing is if I put my finger all the way to the tip in the glove, I'm thinking my hand gets a little bit cold faster. So now I don't push my hand all the way into the tip of the glove. I leave a little bit of space because I'm realizing there's like an outer glove, which is the leather, and then there's like an interior to the glove, which is maybe a cotton kind of material or a felt. So if I don't push all the way to the tip, I'm thinking I could keep the tips of my fingers more warm. I tried putting the mitten on top of this, but it's too thick, so it doesn't really fit good. So although it would be warmer, it doesn't fit. I would need like a huge mitten in order to go on top of this glove. But we'll see how the months progress in terms of the cold and the frigid temperatures, because I'm hoping that it's going to keep getting warm soon, because last week was kind of a warm week. This week we're much colder to start off with, but we're not getting into the double-digit negatives yet, so I know it's colder days to come, so I'm just thinking ahead in order to prepare. But yeah, let me get back on the doors. 30 doors in, quick update. It was too cold, so I had to find a way to fit the glove on, man. So now we doubling up on the two gloves. I had to switch it back to the original bit too. This one stopped working on me. Can you believe it? Maybe it's just out of ink. But yeah, let me get back to work. Not to want to take too much time on these videos. Just quick pop in as I keep moving the car down the street and along the street as I'm moving forward, so it gives me an opportunity to heat up. Or if my hands get too cold, I come and heat up. But Object in motion tends to stay in motion. That's what I was thinking, because if you come into the car too long and you get too comfortable, too cozy, you stay more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, you get sedentary. But this marathon, you gotta keep running, you gotta keep moving forward. So you don't want to stand still too long, or else you're gonna get stuck. You want to get in motion so you can stay in motion and keep picking up speed and momentum and getting into that state of flow, so you can start having conversations better and connecting with the people that you're meeting. Let me get back to it, y'all. Too much talking, too much long talking. Back to work. Door knocking is the motive for this morning. Yo, found a way to make another improvement, y'all. Found a way to make another improvement. Emptied out my pocket. I need to run light. No keys jangling and dangling. Right? Gotta move light. Also, when I'm moving up the street, I'll need to be hitting the gas. Right? I'll need to be hitting the gas. The car rolls by itself. So right now I'm in motion. The car is moving. I'm already in motion, y'all. The car's already moving, so I don't need to be hitting the gas. Because if I hit the gas and rush to my next parked spot, turn off the car, the heat's not running. But if I roll slow, let the heat come through, turn on the four ways, let this man pass me, I roll slow, let the heat come through, and then this way I'm heating up as I'm moving. You get what I'm saying? So, just about maximization. Not optimization, but maximization. How can I make the most out of what it is that I'm doing? We got 5 more houses left to finish this route. Whew! That'll be 40 knocks, y'all. Record for this year. So I'm at 43 knocks now. Just finished this street that I set out to achieve today. So, done that. I'm gonna go, I have a listing appointment. So, gonna go over to that property. But before I go there, I gotta pick up some zip ties. And I gotta grab something to eat. I gotta get some zip ties, something to eat. So, let me get to it. But you know what? Let me go bang out another. I don't like being at less than 50. So let me go. I see on my map here that there's some houses on this main road that I can pick up and finish off that portion of that street on this map. And looking at it, it looks like a good 10, 12 there houses I can estimate by the blocks that are showing on my map here. So let me go hit those out first before we go running these errands. I'm already on the doors. Let me just stay in this momentum. Sign in shambles. I got my zip ties. Gotta repair it. Yeah, man, Tris back in business. Gorgeous stainless steel appliances. We got gorgeous stainless steel appliances. Gas stove. Huge stainless steel sink. Lovely, amazing backyard with the concrete here as well as the deck on the other side. And you even got your own apple tree there in the back. You got this lovely gazebo where you can hang out with your family and friends. Man, I'm telling you, this house got everything you need indeed. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous wood craftsmanship here. Look at this millwork. It's all the way around in this living room. Then you got the amazing stonework here. Mason was a master with your very own gas. Boom! Fireplace, complete with own remote. If you're interested in seeing this home, taking a closer look, call or message me anytime. I'm always happy to help for all your real estate needs. Tristan Scott Real Estate, always here for you, making your dreams come true. I'll finish with my first showing of the day. I got 4 more this evening with my client who's looking to buy. And I got another one coming back here this evening after that. So we rocking and rolling. We in motion. If you're looking to buy, sell, let me know.